Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa 2. Shut up. Not good day. Not good. That is a good day. Not goodbye despair. Goodbye shut up. Yeah, through this game, we ain't even gonna sit here and act like the last episode was okay because it was not. I don't forgive this game, not for one freaking second. Just when you think you know what's going on, it's just like, no, you don't. Screw you, Monokuma. I hate bears now. Oh, she just stole the waifus. Hey, you know what? You look great today. Hi, how are you doing? Let's get right back into the episode. If you haven't seen last episode, this is what the thumbnail looks like. Oh my god, I didn't expect that. Not at all. I need to know what happens, just like every episode. Nagito! Nagito! Where did you go? He is no mo. I want to meet the man who made this game, so I can ask him why. I'm getting so worked up over here, guys. How is this game, honestly, how has this game done this twice? Like, give me the character that I hate the most, killed them, and then I actually want them to be alive. Like, what the heck? Time had already stopped. Someone obviously had a grudge. You know what? I'm calling it right now. The one that was closest to him at the time of his death, I believe, or what we think is when he died, was, oh my god. What's her name? Never mind, Sonia. Sonia, never mind. So I think it's her. She was in a different spot that she said that she was in. Why would she do that? You know, can't break the rules. Nagito is dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet. Nagito. No. Hey, what?
What?
What's going on here? Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? Yeah, because he set up this elaborate plan and ruse, you know? That's right, it's Nagito. He always messed with us. He always tried to confuse us. That's why. And plus, what kind of luck is that? He's not the ultimate lucky student, or else he'd be alive right now. I thought for sure he would never die because he's so lucky. That's not what you call luck. Then what's the other trait? The ultimate freaking screw you? Yeah, okay, all right, I'm already doing some examinations. We gotta get to that, all right? I wanna talk about this stuff here. Ding, dong, dong, ding. Why do you gotta hit me with the dong, dong?
A body has been discovered.
A body has been discovered.
A certain amount of time has passed. The
Class trial will begin. You like my my impressions?
Don't tell
I feel like I'm getting better at it. I don't know. The body discovery announcement. Then it's for real.
Hey.
Then Nagito really is dead. I just can't. I need a hug, Akane. Please give me a hug. I'm glad you're alive. I hope she don't die. She's my last hope. It's not that just he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, does that mean Nagito was killed? I sure hope it. I don't think he did it to himself, although that could have happened. We all know that could happen. Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? Yeah, because he did say that, like, he would sacrifice his own life. I don't know about this one, though. I mean, you know, one of us killed him so brutally. But thanks to the Monokuma plushie, anyway. Then it's gonna start again. The class trial. Yes, guys, get used to it. Yes, we gotta do it. If we gotta find out who Nagito's killer is, Nagito. No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right? Then the time for action is now. So allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma pop. Hold it right there. I'm stupid. What? Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way. Shut up. I can't stand this anymore. How much longer are you gonna keep putting them through this? No more. I won't let you. I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions. Are you finally gonna do something? Say something. Oh, wow. Or now, I remember who you are. You're Monami. You just noticed? Anyway, Monami, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up in this island? She's the one doing it? I'm sure everyone wants to know, too, you know. What? No fair. You're shutting up too. Enough. We already have enough to deal with. Please do not say anything else that will confuse us. That's all this. All Danganronpa is about confusion. Like confusion rampa. Anyway, let's begin. But I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? I mean, they gotta be getting a little used to this. But that was unexpected. He wasn't supposed to be dead. I didn't even, not 1 ounce of my body thought that he was dead. And so that was very shocking. I'm glad at least, voice crack. I'm glad I at least felt that way, you know what I mean? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it. Well, one of them did it, honey. I know, that's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice.
Looks like you kids are well behaved than Monami. We're tired of this too, you know. That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time. Does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip?
Actually,
Don't worry, the end is near. The end.
what's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig. That's about to become bacon. You've already noticed it, right? The meaning behind the Monokuma timer. I mean, there's only 2 days left, huh? Dang, are we really getting that close to the end of the game? I mean, it has been quite a while. When that timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what will happen to us? I just want to say too, guys, I get so many tweets. Do you know the order of Danganronpa? Do you know which one you should play? I understand. The next game that we should play is Danganronpa V3. Just joking. I know it's Ultra Despair Girls. Is that what it's called? Don't worry, guys. I know what I'm talking about. I just like to mess with you. But yeah, everyone keeps telling me that. And also, everyone keeps telling me to play Your Turn to Die. I do want to play it, but I also seen how long that game is as well. And I don't know if it'd be a good idea to have 2 series like that going on at once. I kind of don't like to do that. But anyway, we will play it eventually. I don't know when, but we will. If this will finally be over, does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna
Don't
do?
count your bears before they've hatched. Yeah, because they hatch. There's still something you gotta do before that, right? Once again.
The Monokuma.
All right, let's just read it. Just shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. If this ends here, there won't be an afterword at all.
Do your best.
Ooh, thank you.
Wait! I won't forgive you.
I won't let you escape this time. Wait. What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly at an end, it's safe to think that we can go home, right?
But still.
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but you're stupid and you don't know what you're talking about. Half of us aren't going home. That's the thing. You gotta die, probably. I'm counting on him to die. At this point, who do I want to survive? That's what you guys are asking, right? I can see it right now. You're asking that, so let me tell you. Well, there's a lot of people I hope that survived before, like Mikan, for instance, but I really hope that, well, first of all, how many people survived last game? There was Kyoko, Byakuya, Makoto, Aoi, oh my god, and Hiro, right? So there was 5 people. And right now, there is only, so we got Sonia, Chiaki, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5 people. So if it does play like last game, that means we're all gonna survive. But I don't see that happening. But who knows? I just hope she does. I don't care anyone else. I just hope she does. It's nice to think everyone could go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone is in this room killed Nagito. There's a killer among us. The weight of those words began to sink on me like it always does. Like, everyone's dead except for like one person. I can't believe someone killed somebody. I didn't think that would happen. All right, guys, I'm on this. Oh, we got some new music. That's cool. The victim is Nagito Komoeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Ah, I'm gonna put my glasses up. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds. Multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Yeah, they messed him up bad. They didn't even give him a little death. What a tragic situation. Just reading this makes me depressed. Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Again, but what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out when I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Okay, so what? I don't understand. Why'd you say that? We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. All right, investigate. Since the current blocked off most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I could probably investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either. I know! And what the heck is with everyone dying with all the secrets in their freaking brain? It's so stupid. Byakuya knew so much. He died. He knew too much. So he died. Maybe that's it. They know too much. And the traitor is probably killing them. Ah, then that makes my number 1 suspect Chiaki and then also Sonia. I think Akane would be too obvious. Obviously, she did kind of want to kill him, but you know, I don't think she did that. All right, let's check out the Monokuma with plushie first. Why is there a hole in it? Okay, so obviously that's the bottles from when they were throwing it. Any idiot can figure that out. We gotta put on our big brains here, guys. Monokuma is dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey, no response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding, I'm not dead. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal too. Don't put oversized garbage there, it's so misleading. What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why did he do it? Making a hole like he got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something? That is weird.
You say?
I had nothing to do with that.
You're so
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami. You better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you to the very end. You're useless, dude. You're like the Sakura of this freaking show, and you're pink too, so it just really makes sense. Looks like an annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? So if that, yeah, why? What are they trying to tell us, guys? I have no idea how to connect to this incident. Why would they need to recreate the same thing with Monokuma? What does it mean? All right, we must examine Nagito's body. All right, for now I need to investigate. The spear obviously came from the castle. We knew that much. So, you know, that's the crazy part about it. There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound. Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see, so use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with that spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This is the spear of Gungnir, right? You definitely just came up with that right now. By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle. Nezumi Castle? I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Dang you mice, dang you to heck! I see, even he doesn't know what's inside the castle. I find that very hard to believe, very hard to believe. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. But, you know, if the game says that, then we have to believe it, right? The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle. Oh, okay, so it's bloody too. So that was used to smash someone over the head, clearly. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Okay, obviously someone grabbed it, right? Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently the spear came from Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. Well, of course it comes from there. Oh, that's what we should think, at least. All right, why the knife? Why the ropes? Why all of it? The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? This knife, it must be from the military base. Now that you mention it, you're right. Which, you were there. You were there. By the way, it seems like the wounds on his legs and left were caused by that same knife. Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm. So they did that because they didn't want him to run. I would imagine. I don't know why else you would need to do that. And then they finished him off with a spear. How cruel. Then does that mean the killer went through the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with that knife. Why did they need to use the spear at all? This is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? Yeah, I don't know. That's very weird. Very suspicious. All right, next up, we're gonna look at the ropes. There's a cut on his left arm. His legs and right hands have stab wounds, but there's a slice. That's probably the reason the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to the other wounds. Well, regularly, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere. There's something strange. Look at the palm of his hand and I think that the blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but, oh, so he's, maybe he's the one that was grabbed the spear, yeah. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it splattered. Okay, so that points to he did it himself. If you flip it over and look at the back of his hands, there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of the finger. You're right. Why is it only on this part? See, it's just as I said, right? It's strange. I win. Yeah, sure, you win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make blood splatter like that? His hand probably had to be flat, but how would it get here, you know? That's the weird part about it. You know, part of me wants to say that he could be faking it too, because that's, you know, but no, that's not. There was a body announcement and no one else that we know of is dead. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. He could have done it himself, but that's all I can say right now. Or, you know, just making guesses. Both of his legs are tied up, each rope's tied to the pillar nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. So why stab his legs? That's the thing. Why would they do that? At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge towards him. Yeah, you don't say. Or they might have been torturing him. You know what? That does make sense. I mean, if they wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once, right? Yeah, they wanted him to talk. They really wanted him to talk, clearly. If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor? Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge towards Nagito. Refusing to let him die easily, I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they had held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Yes, the traitor. That's what a traitor does. They're awful, most likely. Okay, is there anything else we need? Oh, I guess I need to look at something else, maybe? Yeah, so rope. The tip of it's burned off. That's probably from the fire. But that's weird. If the rope is burned off like this, why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Huh. Oh god. You know what? I ain't even gonna try to figure it out, guys. Unless I feel like I really care. Because like right now it's too much. Too much right now. Alright, let's look at his face. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had his agonizing look on his face. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Jeez, what a horrible look. The blood splatter all over doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. Hey, got a minute. Sorry, excuse me. They should take it off and see if there's any other clues. Oh, she did! Wow! In one swift movement, she ripped off the tape. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here. Putting the tape back isn't an issue, you ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed! The blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. If that's the case, it's no use. She's not listening. About the blood splatter on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape. Wait, what about this chin? The duct tape has crinkles like it was sticking towards the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get stuck in his mouth a bit. But what's with that? Is that something we should really worry about? I don't really get it, but if I just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Or yeah, whatever. I wasn't reading that right. Whatever. All right, cool. We got that done with. What else? There's like burning things over here, but I don't see anything else. This is a tough one. It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikan's, but it looked like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter? The time. Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file the time of the death was noon sharp. Noon sharp. Noon sharp. I don't know what. I didn't really pay attention to like what we were doing. If it was noon, what were we doing at that time? Well, now it's 12:30 p.m. So it was 30 minutes ago, okay. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon, which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. Alright, we gotta ask him. But this could be like when Nakamura died. The killer could have used the automatic setup. I don't know about that one. The crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare. Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bomb is suspicious. Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. I should have known. Duh. Alright, since I suspect Sonia, what about you? Where were you in the incident? If only everyone could go home, nothing would make you. Shut up. I don't care. Okay, so she's not gonna talk about an alibi, even though that's what we want. I'm not freaking out about like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen? The Ryan school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go home. Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think it'll happen? Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends. What do you mean, something? He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that? I don't know. Yeah, that's the crazy part, because you don't know if they're just going to be able to go free or not. We have no idea. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end. For now, let's focus on the investigation, and we'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Yeah, I know. Then don't bring up strange stuff like that. Alright, what about you, Chiaki? Another suspect? What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling? Yeah, about that sprinkler. The one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire. That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire. You can see a grinder or girder right next to it, right there. What? Why would there be Pepto-Bismol up there? That is extremely strange. What the heck? You're right, I definitely see it. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling. Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely looks like it, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. So, he was up there? They had him up there? Maybe they had him like hanging by his wrist, because that's where the rope pulled off, you know? That's why that's why I've been staring at it. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Yeah, I ain't even gonna try to guess. Although I'm certain it has something to do with why there's blood missing on his hand. Just don't know how. If it's a straight line, it's a rope. It's a rope for sure. Something happened with the rope. But there's a lighter. This is... So they tried to set it on fire to hide the evidence or something, right? It's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here, an oil lighter someone probably wanted to keep warm. Shut. Get out of here. Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them. Oh. Yeah, so when That's the thing. Look. Wait, who was not there? Was there someone not there? Oh my God, Sonia. Where's Sonia wasn't there. Where is she? It's Sonia. Did the game just give it away? Look at it, she clearly wasn't there. I didn't even think of that. What reason would she have to not be peeking through there with us? Oh my God, is that like a dead giveaway? The killer probably planned to destroy the evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. They caused the fire to destroy the evidence? But obviously that didn't work. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito, there should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone through the trouble of tying up with rope and doing all that crap. So what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate the other areas to figure that out. Okay, I saw this, the MP3 player, obviously. Dang, that's some old school stuff. I used to have one that was like that. Why is this here? It looks like that weird music was playing from there. So maybe the music was to cover his screams? Maybe? It was very ominous music, that's for sure. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why? There are a bunch of books stacked on top of each other. The sprinklers completely soaked them. Dang, all that missing merch opportunities. Poor Monokuma. These should have been burned too. Yeah, so why aren't they burned? That's odd. There's a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panels near the curtain and the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall, they should have been neatly put away. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess, huh? Look, the tip over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is when they broke the door down? Yeah, could it be? Was it that? And there's something else I've been wondering.
Hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over from starting from the entrance to the back. Yeah, it's like a little thing there, you know? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Oh, okay. The reason why they were they lead to the lighter. So they knew that once we opened the door, so they knew that once we opened the door, that's what would start the fire because they would tip over and get caught on fire. Okay, so they did that to buy themselves some time because they knew that we would break down the door. That's smart. Isn't this clearly strange? Strange, that means we could speculate this was done intentionally. Obviously. I know I'm right about that. That's just the only thing that makes sense. The music, though, I don't really know. I think they just wanted to hide. They wanted to mask something. Okay, so we got that. We're gonna ask her something. Hey, Sonia, do you have a minute? What is it? I want to talk to you about when the fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded. Huh? Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It's alright. It's not a bomb. Yeah, how would you know that? What? How did you know the bombs were fake? Well, that's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching in Central Island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Yes, yeah, she's the prime suspect. Where were you? What were you doing during that time?
Oh my. It cannot
Do you suspect? Well, of course, duh. It's a misunderstanding. I'm not the killer. Jesus, you. Oh my God, what the? What? Is she already guilty? Sonia.
I am sorry.
I'm terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall come down and dude, what she says. It explains to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Well,
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for the nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone, so I kept silent. Does that mean that when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
Marius.
As I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered. And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find out that they were fake? Because I attempted to use one of them. What? I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At that time, I still believed the bombs were real, and I thought I could use one of them to gain interest in the ancient ruin. Oh, what the heck? And Monami's there too, look at. Okay.
The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display.
Why was Monami there?
God damn it, all to hell!
How did she say that so cute?
See, so that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Mommy as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb.
It's so hard to hear the characters, yet you can't change the volume. It really sucks. If the bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would be Nagito took them. This is why I knew it was fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. Yeah, I was wondering that too. How did he do that? He obviously knew about a real bomb, or he had real bombs. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that there was more, obviously. Okay. With this, I have explained everything. There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right, I got it. I still doubt her. she could obviously be lying about all of that. Alright, I pretty much finished looking for clues in the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there's still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried. Yeah, I am.
Well,
Yeah, we should be at a time like this. It might be good if you broaden your investigation range. I mean, you mean it's good to investigate other places as well. She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base, as Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory, Nezumi Castle, and Nagito's room. Alright, let's go. Keep in mind, she wants us to go look around. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, we must go inside the factory. I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into. However, while I was staring at those Monokumas, a thought occurred to me. The bomb that went off in the lobby might have been set up here. If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think that the group is forcing us to kill each other? Oh, that's maybe has something to do with the hole. Do you not think that the group that's forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that? A plushie bomb that is an act of terrorism. Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it. Hold on. If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly mess with it?
yes, pie.
Either way, it's all gravy. All gravy? What the heck does that mean? Stop, there's no bomb. You'll know if you just pick me up, see? You'll feel the soft weight of cotton. You are right. Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
Who knows?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base.
What?
To tell you the truth, the bombs were all fakes. Or they're all fakes. I know that already. Oh, okay, well, so she was telling the truth about that. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Whew, I feel relieved. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base, then what? He bought it from the Octagon?
Well,
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it!
That is.
Did I say something I should not have said? It's not your fault, don't worry about it. Okay, so now we know where that came from, most likely. That reminds me, when I saw Nagito's message on the laptop, is he still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time this message so perfectly? No, it looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get. At this time, Nagito should have already been killed, which means that video was recorded in advance. Well, that's obvious. Alright, so there might be data we can use on the laptop. With that in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop. It's no use, it's locked. There's no way I could examine this. But if it is locked, then there's a reason why it's locked. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Alright, we need to obviously check in here because someone could have got stuff from in there. Never mind, we can't go in there. I honestly didn't even know it existed till last episode. I think that's all we can do in here, guys. All right, to the military base. All right, Kazuichi, make yourselves useful. Tell me what you got. Dang, this dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Okay. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. Okay, thought you'd say something actually useful, but you know what? I don't know. I shouldn't have done that. Joke's on me. Oh, found it. What did you find? Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like, ooh, the knives. Wait, that's... Oh, I connected it. Oh my god. So the killer is someone who visited the military base at least once. But that's everyone, though. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. Sonia was here for sure, so... But again, now that it's so obvious, now I don't know if it's her. God. Okay, was that it? I can't think of any other reason why we'd have to come here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. It's empty. There's nothing here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth. Oh, that's where all the fireworks was, huh? But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought that they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said so much in his video. Wait, let's look at the background. It kind of looks like he's in the warehouse almost. Possibly. Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. I mean, he said he was prepared to die, so maybe he knew for sure he was gonna die. All right, now we gotta go check his room. Let's sniff his underwear a little bit. You know, that might be a clue. Wait a minute, it's my pet alive. Oh, are you alive? Okay, look it, see, I'm a good owner. See, I'm not gonna let it die like my other pet that we just played in the last episode of Tigachi. See, I'm a good pet owner. I have no food for him. I'll worry about it later. Trust me, I won't forget. Promise. Promise, guys. I still don't even know what the heck it does anyway. Turns out, like, the pet is the most pivotal part of the story. If only I would have fed it. Oh, okay. Hi, you are here, aren't you? Suspicious much. I'm annoyed. What happened? I'm annoyed. What are you annoyed about? I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, but I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. I don't really understand, but can't you investigate his cottage? Maybe I should try investigating it myself. Ah, it's locked. That's why. Apparently. We can't go inside thanks to that. I'm annoyed. There's nothing I can do. I'm going to investigate another area. What are you gonna do? I'll go look for Monokuma. He might open it for us. Can't you just summon him? Yeah, got it. Just call him. He always comes. Crap, wait, what else do I have to do? All right, spit it. Spill the beans. Spill the beans, dude. Look at the wall of spears. I guess it's obvious where the weapon came from. How did they take it from here, though? Yeah, because we were the one investigating this place. How could we get... How? How did they get through? Just as I thought, it looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's the weight. And now what?
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. Really? I didn't see that. But why did the killer use the spear and a knife? Yeah, they could have just killed him with the knife, and it would have been easier, too. There's no way a spear like this was this unnecessary cord. We don't know that the knife killed him. It just stabbed him. Now, you know what I'm thinking? That the spear was suspended in the air. It was right above his body. And they timed it to where it probably would stab him, and that's what killed him. They tortured him first, and then somehow, when the explosion happened, it probably triggered that thing to fall. I don't know how, but it did, and then he died. I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito's trying to make us suffer even after he's died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet, so it's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Let's go. I hope he has the password to the freaking... the room, or to the school. Because that's probably the main thing of this game, is what's in that freaking school. Is it, I just need to know if it's if that's where the people were in the first game. Because if that was true, then that means that this was a fake school. And we still don't know if the world is all in shambles. You know what place we never freaking come? This place. When's someone gonna die here? Like, what is that for? Oh my, you wanna go inside Nagito's room too? I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye. I didn't do that. Then do it, it's sweet because it's made of black bean paste. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the freaking door.
Fine.
I guess I have no choice. I gotta do that, right? Now then. See, I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now. This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that? Maybe the cottage key is computerized? More importantly, it's let's go inside now. Anyway, yeah. We're going to see some dark stuff in here, guys. Hope you're ready. Oh, did I see what I thought? Ooh. Oh, so that's what Nagito stole. So Nagito was living here. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? Weird stuff. I can't even imagine. Wanted to see an absolute hope becoming despair so he could act like a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue that might be hidden is here as well. Yes. How cute. They got some nice rooms though, if I must say. Fancy looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Could this be? Yeah, her treasure. Literally, treasure. Chiaki, you know about this? It's really cute. She was just reacting. This looks like Monomi's stolen treasure. If this is here, then that means the thief Monomi was talking about was Nagito. That's why would he steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous. It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito would have stolen it from Monomi in the first place. I turned back, open it. Oh, it's a card. Usami General Purpose Notebook. Ooh, it contains sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children and entries that look like chicken scratch. Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2, Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this, a diary? So did she write these? Probably these pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, 4, 5, page after page. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. Yeah, right. But right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped at an entry titled Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go to the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Oh yeah, that's right. Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing. Hey, don't look at my notebook. Whoa. From out of nowhere, Monami suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand. I did ask you for to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Geez, that was close. If I had come any later, he would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late. But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief? Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved students! Hey, that notebook, it's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way. That's right, this is an important diary where all my maiden secrets are written. Hey, you're a liar! You always show up out of nowhere. It's not good to lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monami can't even write. Huh? What are you saying? I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B. You can't because you have no fingers on your hands. Oh, he does. She does it. Wow. See, Bullseye, I know because I'm the same way too. Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you? So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but what Monokuma said, is it true? He said you didn't write in the notebook, is that true? If so, who wrote it? Who did it then? Well, you know, it's, how should I put it? Excuse me. Yeah, the real person controlling them wrote it. She totally ran away again. The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her. But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. That's gotta be it. We're gonna hear a bing bong right now. No? Not for sure. Maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's the usual place for hiding things. Yeah, like something. But we should just check it just in case. With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and... Whoa, there is something. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. Oh, a gas mask. Huh. And gloves. Did he get these from the military base? No, I think those were at, the store, weren't they? Was there anything else under the bed? Let's see. I peeked under the bed and once again, there's a small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made of blue aluminum. It's similar to the seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash? Who knows? It might be too soon to decide. I don't know what those mean. I ain't even gonna try to see. I mean, maybe to keep him alive during the smoke? Or the fire? But that sounds dumb. There's a lot of notebooks arranged here. Did Nagisa bring these from the library? In addition to books, there's a bunch of random crap stuff in the shelf. It might take a lot of time for us to go thoroughly through that stuff. Let's just leave it for later. I agree. Alright, it's fridge. What did he eat? Does he have any left? I'm hungry. Nice, my cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from. He probably supplied it himself. Why would he go through the trouble of putting it here? As I talked to Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. Wait, weren't those at the final dead room? Are they octagon? Ooh, Monokuma's special poison. Why would he have it? And who did he poison? Himself? Possibly. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle. For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he stocks very much. That isn't a drink. It looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. It says poison on it. Just read it. Hey, this is...
Could it be?
Poison? Oh my god. Okay, so there's a back to it. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. Like enchanted liquid, it's highly potent and takes effect immediately, so for killing people. Though its volatility is low, the liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. Its gaseous taste is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container. That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel. Apply to the bomb.
See?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such a dangerous item. The octagon inside the funhouse. This poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right? He was probably hiding there for somewhere on his body during the last class trial. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial. How dangerous. How would he have done that if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? Just thinking about it scares me. Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. What about this poison? It looks like the bottle is less than half empty, so he used some of it. I wonder if there's still a trap somewhere he hasn't sprung yet. Another trap? For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. Nagito, even after death, are you trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you died? Well, literally what I just said. Still no bing bong? Wow. All right, so the bookshelf we're examining it. It says, a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they now? I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this. So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all the piles. That doesn't mean we should ignore it though.
Yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. Wait, what? It's better if the boy goes through another boy's things, you know? There might be private stuff in there. Okay, so I'll leave the shelf to you. I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. Oh, hey, that! He actually left it. Sweet, we actually get to see what it's about. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really was only my information, then why is this file so thick? That's a good question. Just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others. And everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my butt. I can't believe he'd make such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too. Oh, so he probably said that to keep other people from trying to get it. So it says reserve course student. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was part of it. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one who's from the reserve department? Why am I here with all the other ultimates? Hajime, did something happen? Well, I just found a strange file. Isn't that the special prize? Yeah, okay. Yep. Can I take a look at that file? Chaculity gets me appeared into the file.
You're right.
My profile is really in here.
But unfortunately,
We're talking
there
now.
doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
And it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Hold on.
Huh?
What about like another student or something? I just noticed it right now, but
The file. His name isn't in there, right?
whose?
There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles. But his name is the only one missing, right?
What are
Who?
you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami.
Then that means there's another student then. So if there's 16 in there, then that means there's someone that we've never seen before.
Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
That's because he wasn't part of that school year. If a name isn't written in that file, perhaps based on what you think he might be the traitor? No, it's just because his name wasn't written here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. Because of what he said and also the fact he's in the book and blah blah blah, all that, yada yada. Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life, it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason. Yeah, so they don't know that he was a part of the school before. How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. Why is he saying that Byakuya? You're basing it on that person's cheap speculation. What do you mean? You don't have to do that. Is he that Byakuya? So was that not Byakuya then? Because they were saying that he could still be alive or something, right? I think Nagito mentioned that. You don't have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. Ultimate imposter? Was it not real Byakuya? So that was the student. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter. So Byakuya didn't get fat then. True identity. He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny. But why? What? A fake? The fact that his profile is filled with that question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, the correct information regarding him, the ultimate imposter, has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. Wasn't his height was like slightly different, right? So that means that, yeah. Dang it, I can't believe I never caught that. That's his talent. Not that I'm jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Byakuya? Isn't that why he was so much fatter compared to the one that was involved in killing school life?
Oh, cool.
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled at that. Or like that. Then he was lying to us the whole time.
But still.
But he couldn't help it. He still knew stuff that we didn't. What? Why couldn't he help it? Because that's what his talent was. Was having talent means you're also bound to that talent? The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent, regardless of whether you want that life or not. In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating. What the heck?
Anyway,
I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with. So I'll tell you straight up, the revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? Yeah, in the kitchen. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn for a long time has my life a living heck. Based on the context, if I had to guess, maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wonder the earth is nothing more than a fraud. That could make sense. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But why did he pick Byakuya, right? But since you guys went to Hope's Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss. Dang, that's crazy, guys. Geez, the Future Foundation is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor. Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that? Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out. So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it. The fact that there are 16 profiles in here is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent from the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope's Peak. So you made a fake profile file for that traitor and included it in here. It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right? Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right? Well, probably. Probably. Is that it? It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
are you sure
Was that a wise
about
decision?
this?
Time's up, you know. Wait, what? No! Excuse me for a moment. Ding dong, bing bong. Okay. Wow, guys. Think you know what that means. It means it's over. What a crazy, information-packed full episode. Byakuya was a fake after all. He didn't gain weight. So that just leaves the question, where is the real one? But guys, thank you so much for watching. If you stuck around this far, I just want to say I love you. Smash like and subscribe to be a scrub today. That way you don't miss out on any more Danganronpas. All right, bye-bye.